Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Bangtan Diaries channel. Today, we're diving into a moment that sent waves through both the K-drama and K-pop communities, the unexpected but breathtaking appearance of V's solo track FRI, YNDS. In the latest season of Prime Video's hit teen series The Summer I Turned Pretty, with fans saying it felt meant to be, this subtle music placement has grown into a global cultural moment, not only for BTS's V, but for all of ARMY. When episode 1 of the highly anticipated third season of The Summer I Turned Pretty premiered on July 16, 2025, no one was quite prepared for the surprise waiting in one of its most emotionally charged scenes. As Steven, Sean Kaufman, and Taylor, Rain Spencer share a tender moment, childhood friends caught between comfort and the blooming tension of newfound romantic feelings. A familiar melody begins to play in the background. It's FRI YNDS, the melancholic yet intimate R&B track by Kim Taehyung, known globally as V of BTS. The atmosphere shifts. What was already a beautifully acted scene becomes elevated, transcendent, even. With Taehyung's warm and textured vocals guiding the narrative's emotional arc, the entire moment hits harder, deeper. Released in March 2024, FRI YNDS was instantly recognized as one of V's most emotionally resonant solo releases. The track explores the gray area between platonic bonds and romantic feelings, a perfect parallel to Steven and Taylor's on-screen journey. Its poignant lyrics, understated yet elegant production, and V's soulful delivery captured the confusion, longing, and hesitation that often come with relationships that evolve beyond friendship. It's no surprise, then, that fans immediately connected the dots and flooded social media with reactions. Shortly after the episode aired, ARMY around the world took to social platforms like X, formerly Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram to share their excitement, disbelief, and deep emotional responses. The second FRI YNDS started playing, I froze. That scene hit 3 times harder. I was crying. V's voice made it feel so real. This wasn't just background music. This was storytelling. Clips of the scene quickly went viral, edited with captions and emotional commentary. The tag hashtag FRINDSXT site P began trending, blending the fandoms of The Summer I Turned Pretty and BTS into one united chorus of admiration. No promotion from HYBE? Fans are frustrated yet, amid all the celebration, one thing left fans deeply disappointed: the lack of acknowledgement from HYBE labels, despite the global exposure and clear emotional impact of the moment. HYBE made no official announcement or promotional effort around the inclusion of FRI YNDS in the series. Why isn't this being celebrated by his own agency? This is huge. Other artists get press releases for things like this. HYBE, why are you silent when your artist is literally going viral in a hit international show? The frustration stemmed not only from the agency's inaction, but from a broader sense that V's solo milestones often go unrecognized. It wasn't the first time fans felt that Taehyung deserved more spotlight, and this moment reignited that sentiment. But ARMY doesn't wait. They take action in true ARMY fashion. The fandom turned disappointment into drive. They launched small campaigns to promote the scene themselves, sharing streaming links for FRI YNDS, compiling fan edits, and even sending thank you messages to the producers of The Summer I Turned Pretty. Several international fan bases organized digital letters and mass emails addressed to both HYBE and Prime Video, aiming to ensure that Taehyung knew just how proud they were. One fan from Brazil wrote, "We want Taehyung to know that his music touched so many people through this show. Even those who didn't know BTS are now searching for him." The power of a scene. From streaming charts to new fans soon after the episode aired, streams of FRI YNDS surged across platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. The song re-entered viral charts in multiple countries and made its way back onto TikTok trends. Fans also created Spotify playlists titled "Sit with Taehyung," pairing FRI YNDS with other emotionally charged tracks from the series and V's solo catalog. The goal? To introduce new listeners, especially those unfamiliar with BTS, to the magic of V's voice and emotional storytelling. Many new viewers of The Summer I Turned Pretty even credited HYBE for drawing them into the show in the first place. I wasn't planning to watch it, but when I heard Taehyung's song was featured, I had to see it. And wow, it fits perfectly. Western media takes notice. American media outlets quickly picked up on the fan buzz. Entertainment magazine Variety included the Steven Tyler scene featuring FRIENDS in its recap, calling it one of the most tender moments of the season, brought to life by V's haunting vocals. Music critics praised the show's producers for their selective and effective use of music and for spotlighting an Asian artist in a deeply emotional context without exoticizing or diluting his authenticity. This wasn't just a musical placement. It was a cultural statement. Taehyung doesn't appear in the episode. His voice does, and that's the power of what some critics are now calling a soft crossover, where global artists like V aren't forced to change their identity to fit into Western entertainment. Instead, they enter as they are, and the world listens. Despite singing FRIENDS in English, V retains his artistic aura, emotional nuance, and unmistakable charm. His music speaks for itself, crossing language and culture not through force, but through feeling. Fans now hope this is only the beginning. They're already suggesting that other tracks from V's acclaimed solo album Layover, like Love Me Again, Blue, or Rainy Days, could be perfect fits for future film and drama soundtracks, and it's not an exaggeration. Layover shattered multiple streaming and sales records, not just in Korea, but across the globe. The album proved that V is not only a part of BTS, he's a solo artist with depth, emotion, and a unique musical voice that resonates worldwide. The global legacy of BTS. Even in hiatus, though BTS is currently on hiatus due to mandatory military service, moments like this remind the world that their influence hasn't waned. If anything, it's growing, evolving. Each member's solo projects are carving new paths and leaving distinct marks in the global entertainment industry. And with The Summer I Turned Pretty using FRIENDS in such a pivotal scene, it's clear that V's work is being recognized beyond fan circles. Fans lead the way forward. The final, most heartwarming part of this story isn't just about a song in a TV show. It's about connection. ARMY didn't wait for industry validation. They celebrated, shared, streamed, wrote letters, and created art, all to make sure V knew how deeply his voice impacted people, and that's something no label can manufacture. It's the purest form of support, organic, emotional, and unwavering. As Season 3 of The Summer I Turned Pretty continues, fans are watching closely, hoping for more BTS songs to appear. But even if that never happens again, the emotional impact of FRIENDS will be remembered as one of the most unforgettable moments in the series. It was more than a song. It was a feeling, and in that fleeting scene between Steven and Taylor, Taehyung's voice told a story of its own, one that millions around the world are now carrying in their hearts. Let us know in the comments. What did you feel when you heard FRIENDS? In that scene, which Taehyung song should be featured next in a show or film? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to celebrate Taehyung's global impact. This is the Bangtan Diaries, where music meets meaning.